How are you doing?
Good, good.
Of course. And who is this to you?
That's my prince.
Your prince? Oh my goodness. Was he a frog before?
Were you a frog before?
What's that?
Were you a frog?
Where was my frog?
Were you a frog?
Oh yeah, I was.
Oh, you kissed a frog?
I guess so.
Did you like it? Because I didn't. Definitely not. See, but at least you didn't turn into a frog. He turned into a prince, right?
Yeah, I didn't turn into a frog.
She was already a princess. So you cherish every day that she has made you a prince, right?
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you.
Look at
It was
that.
terrible as a frog. Good morning, and it's a day at sea on the Disney Fantasy. And we're gonna go get breakfast at Cabanas and then continue our action-packed day. Just kind of winging it today. We'll see how it goes. And we're off to Cabanas for breakfast. Our buffet. Gotta wash your hands first.
No pressure.
Stay clean. I got 2 donuts and 2 bagels and an orange juice. And Jen got a boatload of fruit, some toast and orange marmalade, and a donut and some scrambled eggs. And you can tell by the way they're shaking how much the boat is moving. We are in the aft of the ship, so that's one of the reasons why you feel the movement. But we should be coming up to the coast of Cuba, which will be off in the horizon. It's my understanding we'll only be a few nautical miles off the coast of it. So we might be able to see Havana and all that from the distance. Alright, so Jen has decided to go to guest services to get the navigator. Gotta get our navigator for the day. We did request it to be sent to the room, but they said it would probably take about 1 or 2 days before that starts to happen. And there's no navigators. Alright, so Jen got a navigator from the guest services.
Oh, and there's pink ones that are for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom!
Alright, so we went ahead and got a navigator, which has got some interesting stuff the way it's laid out. The top part, or the top third, is activities that happen in the morning. The middle third is afternoon activities, and at the end is your evening activities.
And the pink are Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fun.
Is there anything cool? Captain's welcome. Reception.
It's formal night, so...
It is formal night. It tells you up at the top it's formal night, so we'll dress up really nice. And the drink of the day is the Bahama Mama.
Rum.
Yeah, that seems like rum. So we came back to the room to get ready to go to the pool deck, and he organized all our stuff again.
Wow, we are a mess.
Mousekeeping at its finest. Now we're going to Satellite Falls in the adult section. So now, looking back toward the aft, heading to the forward, you got Currents Bar and the smoking section. And we're heading to Satellite Falls, where I think we'll probably hang out for a few hours before our princess gathering.
About the weather, what can I say? It's a gorgeous day at sea. I mean, a really, really nice day at sea. 12 knots of wind from the south, sunny sky, very, very nice, comfortable temperature, about 27 degrees Celsius, which is equal to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you very much for your attention, and enjoy this magical day at sea.
Pirates.
Yeah. Oh.
Frozen. super blue ocean. And way off in the distance, it's very hard to tell because I don't have zoom, but that actually is Cuba.
Hi, Cuba.
The captain said that we're going to be about 20 nautical miles off the coast of Cuba, and around 3 o'clock today, which right now it's 1 o'clock, we'll be passing Havana, where you'll actually be able to see it. I'm gonna have Jen take a few pictures with her super lens and see if maybe she can get some. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright, we got tickets to a Royal Princess Gathering for Jen. And the music indicates that.
Good.
How are you?
Amazing. How are you doing?
Good, good.
Of course. And who is this to you?
That's my prince.
Your prince. Oh my goodness. Was he a frog before?
Were you a frog before?
What's that?
Were you a frog?
Where was my frog?
Were you a frog?
Oh yeah, I was.
Oh, you kissed a frog?
I guess so.
Did you like it? Because I didn't. Definitely not. See, but at least you didn't turn into a frog. He turned into a prince, right?
Yeah, I didn't turn into a frog.
Because she was already a princess. So you cherish every day that she has made you a prince, right?
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Look at
It was
that.
terrible as a frog.
She said you're very funny.
What's that?
She said you're very funny.
Oh, thanks.
Hi, Ariel.
Oh, we got starfish.
Is he your prince?
He is my prince.
I am.
Wonderful, just like my Prince Eric. And did he take you on this romantic boat ride?
Yeah, it was his idea.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how sweet, just like my Prince Eric.
Yeah.
Now, do you think the fishes will sing to you as well?
I don't know. What do you think?
What?
The fishes will sing to us?
Oh, totally. I booked it.
He's already figured it out. Amazing.
It's a part of the package.
I'm sure he talked to Sebastian, right?
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful. All right.
So Jen met the princesses. What'd you think?
It was great. It was
Yeah?
4 in a row.
All right.
That
And
was so
we are,
worth
like,
the free princess.
super
Gathering.
booking it right now.
We are. Holy crap.
We're behind schedule.
You think?
No.
No.
There's Cuba. It's hard to tell, but it's out there. Let me zoom in. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of hazy. But it's out there. We're supposed to even get closer around 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go wash our hands so we can eat lunch at Cabanas.
Yeah.
Welcome to Cabana.
And eat lots of food.
Yeah.
Eating in the very back. What a view. What'd you get, Jen?
Shrimp and crab.
Shrimp and crab?
For now.
Mmm. I
tried
mean,
to tear into it while you were out there.
Oh,
You know, like,
thank you. Appreciate
the crab
that.
I did while you were away.
Oh, I got French fries and ranch. 'Cause I'm not really hungry right now, but this is always a good snack. What a view. Florida is that way. Cuba is that way.
You're really seeing it.
Yeah. You can actually see the smokestacks from one of their... And there's Cuba. Approaching Havana, actually. Cuba's right off on that horizon there. We're actually fairly close to where you can see some of the buildings. They were saying that as you get closer to Havana, you can see a lot of their taller buildings. But that's in about, I'd say, 45 minutes or so. An hour until we get to see that. So that'll be interesting. Jen's gonna get her camera real quick back in the room and we'll go from there. How fun! They really take it to another level. So Jen's doing this thing now where she snoops on everyone's magnets on their doors.
I love them. They're so fun.
You could draw on that one.
I didn't have any of the other day, right?
And then our boring door.
I want magnets.
So you'll see we're getting awful close to Havana, which is right there. According to the bridge report, which is streamed into all the TVs in the room. It also tells you where the other ships are located at that point. But you can definitely see that there's some mountains out there.
Some tiny houses.
Yeah, see, there it is. There's Havana, and we're riding the coast, and we're going to ride the coast the whole way down into Cozumel. Pretty cool. So we're on deck 4, port side, checking out Havana, which you really can't see too well on the GoPro. It's out there in that area. But Jen's taking plenty of pictures that we'll put in the video right now. So here we are. We've been informed that that is Havana. In fact, right straight ahead. And there's some tanker off to the side here. It's been kind of holding that position the entire time. It's pretty cool. Maybe one day we get to go to Havana. Maybe. Oh, there's Belle. Just walking by. Anyway, we're gonna go down 2 floors to the Vista Gallery where we'll do the Midship Detection Agency. Yes! Also, somebody lost their 3D glasses.
I didn't even know.
Oh no. Alright, so Jen and I have no idea what we're in for, but I hear this is really fun. Midship Detective Agency. How does this work?
Welcome to the Midship
Oh.
Detective Agency. Which case would you like to solve?
Ooh.
Please choose one now.
The case of the plundered paintings, missing puppies, or the stolen show.
What do you think?
Let's do this one.
Welcome, detectives. This is a big case. Let's check in with Mickey.
Don't worry, we'll get right on it. Oh boy, am I glad you're here, because we've got one doozy of a case. You just won't believe it, but...
Paintings are being stolen right here on the ship.
Yeah, Goofy, I know. Are there any suspects?
7 of them. And the ship's really big. Well, I think we're gonna need some help.
No problem. Check out our new detectives. They're gonna help us crack this case.
Yeah, we are.
I just know it. Detectives, we need to catch that criminal and find those stolen paintings. And that means you're gonna have to search all around the ship. Susan, our detective trainer, will teach you how.
You will use a high-tech detective badge. This is an amazing all-in-one tool that you'll use to solve the case.
This thing.
Your team will share one badge.
Alright.
To use it, you will need to face the black and white pattern toward the center of the screen while holding it from the bottom. First, we'll need to activate your badge. Pick up one badge and stand on the mark. Now, hold up your badge with the black and white pattern facing the screen.
Okay, so ours says we're all good.
Well done.
Alright, we're
Now move
activated.
your badge until it matches exactly with the outline.
Oh. Oh my, this is a lot harder.
Keep your badge straight up and down. Good job. This badge number is now registered to your team.
Yay.
Now, let's practice. Move the magnifying glass until you find the key.
I'll have you do it. I'll record.
Finding a key.
Yeah, that's nice.
Did you find the key? Oh, it's up at the top. I see it. Right there. There it
Where?
is.
Oh,
Yay.
Great work. We'll be giving you a case book. It contains a collection of our top suspects with information on each one. Read this over carefully.
Oh.
When you
Bar
uncover clues,
book.
write them down so you can cross off suspects as you go. When only one is left, that suspect must be our criminal. Start your search at this location.
Deck
Go
4.
there now.
Walt Disney Theater.
Alright, you ready, Jen? Let's
Yeah, this
find
is fun
this
already.
painting perpetrator.
All right, let's use them stairs.
Yes. Alright, we found our first clue. Oh, there we are. Line it
Move
up.
your badge a bit closer toward the artwork.
Alright, what did we unlock?
I wonder if the suspect has been here. Use your night scope to see if there's a clue.
Oh, there's a handprint.
Hey, this looks like a left-hand print. That's a clue. Could all of our suspects leave a left-hand print? Check your casebook.
Let's see.
Why don't you write that down? Check the pictures and read the descriptions in your casebook to see who you can cross off.
Left.
Now it's up to you, detectives. Go to
Print.
any painting on your map and continue searching.
Oh, you get to go to any of them now. Well, first let's cross off. Who has a left-hand print?
Well, they all have left hands. Except for Captain Hook.
Oh.
He has a hook. So he's not our culprit.
Is he?
We can scratch him off. He's not the culprit. Because he has a hook.
Yeah.
So it's one of these 6. Alright, let's continue on and see. Oh.
We stood here too long.
Alright, let's continue on.
All right.
So it looks like there's 3 on level 4. So we can do the...
One down there.
Yeah, let's go to the one right down here. Here.
Here it is.
There it is. Any clues?
Okay, sorry that took a minute.
Maybe there's something behind that panel. I know. Use your power screwdriver to find out.
You're gonna have to turn. There you go.
I don't have to turn, I just have to...
Hold your badge straight up and down.
Oops.
That's the hardest part, is keeping your badge up and
Yeah. What's in there? Oh.
Way
Oh.
to go, detectives!
Poor Donald.
Donald, this is no time to lie down on the job. There's more missing art, and finding this one means we're on the criminal's trail. Come on, let's go.
I don't know what...
We found a painting.
Oh, just a
So we just found one of the paintings that were stolen.
Oh, okay.
Now, so it's either we find a clue or we find one of the missing paintings.
Gotcha.
So now, let's see. Do you want to go on... Let's go find the Dumbo painting, which I saw back at the
other side?
Yeah, up on the other side. So we finished these 2 right here. Now we need to go back toward the midship to see the 3rd one. So let's go find the...
Oh, that's cool.
There's the Dumbo.
You ready?
Yep.
Hold your badge a little.
I did it quicker that
I wonder
time.
if there's something in there that could help us. Move your
Well,
magnifying glass around and
I did it.
Oh.
Miss DeVille sent
Wow.
to jail today in
According to the
London.
newspaper,
Well, I guess that means she's
not
not
been on the
a
ship.
criminal.
Great discovery, detectives. This means we can take Cruella off the suspect list. Keep up the
Alright.
good work.
Other side. There it is. It says that we got an alibi for Cruella DeVille.
Bye,
Alright.
Cruella.
What's the next floor? Go
So
up, down, all around.
we might as well just go and like do the middle so we don't forget it.
Okay. Let's
So-
do deck 3. So we just gotta go
Yeah.
down one.
Yeah.
Midship, right?
Midship.
Okay. Let's do it. Alright. Go.
Got it.
Gosh, we can't see through that window. We're in squeaky mode. You know what to do.
Goof.
Goofs in the sauna.
You found another one. Good job, detectives. You and Goofy sure make a great team. Come on, let's look for more.
Okay. I like that you can kind of go wherever.
Yeah.
So like the ones we don't hit this time for the next game we can use.
That's true.
Alright,
Clues
ready?
found, so that means we found another piece of artwork. You want to go down to level 2,
That's just where we check in.
but it also has a painting down there. It's Bambi.
Oh, okay.
Let's go check it out. Down to level 2. Is it to the right? There it is. Alright.
Ready?
Yep.
Sorry, Bambi. Oh, it's just making. Oh.
Oh, you had it.
Sorry.
There we go.
Witnesses say they saw something fishy around here.
Oh boy.
Try leading.
What did I do? Oh, I did something.
Lipstick. Great work. Now, how would that narrow down our list?
Lipstick.
Who has lipstick?
Hmm.
Who doesn't have lipstick?
Jafar doesn't and Facilier.
Jafar and Facilier.
Alright. They're free.
Write down our notes still.
Write down. Get on the light. Write down. Oh, hi, Bambi.
Oh, flower. Okay.
Alright.
Sorry.
Where next? So we're going on level 5. There it is.
Yeah.
But it's all the way in the aft near Oceaneers.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by Bambi.
Alright, let's go. Here we are in the lobby. And there's Captain Hook down there. Oh no. I think he just pointed to Cuba. I mean, pirates were prevalent in Cuba. Alright, we found it on deck 5 aft.
There's something behind those balloons. I just know it.
Pop the balloons.
Popping at nothing.
I hear Donald.
This is no time for a party.
Oh, it's a painting.
Oh, Minnie, you look so pretty.
Good job, detectives. We'll have all those paintings back in no time.
I didn't get to
Keep
finish.
going.
Alright, we found another painting. Good job. Alright,
Pretty painting of Minnie.
where are we going next? Deck 6, forward.
Yeah.
And it's a Goofy, Donald, and Mickey blueprint one. So we're now on deck 6 in the forward for our next clue. But we're in the middle of a cartoon, so we gotta watch that. My goodness, Goof.
You ready?
Alright, yep.
Hold your badge a little farther back from the artwork.
There we go.
There's something funny going on here. Someone's been messing with those crates. I know. Use your laser to burn the ropes, and let's see what's inside.
Oh, this is kind of hard to like.
Hold it steady.
Over here.
Oh, something good.
Yeah, well, yours will be a different.
What's that?
Wait, your turn.
What came out of that crate? Look, birdseed. That's a clue.
Birdseed.
Come on,
Oh,
write it down and keep going.
I know who that belongs to. Oh no, it's not.
No. And her. Those two.
Maleficent. Oh, it could be one of those two.
I'm gonna write down the clue still, because, you know. Alright, you go Queen or Maleficent. Not quite
Alrighty.
sure. Where are we
Where's
going?
the next one?
What deck are we on?
We're on
6?
6, so there's one on 7.
All the way on the other side.
Oh my goodness. Let's just go up to 8 and
Okay.
hit those two.
Okay.
Alright, we found this next one.
Hold your badge a little far.
We can't see anything through that steam. Say, you can use your wrench to turn off the light.
Gosh.
Give up that wallpaper, would you? Hey! It's you, Goofy! Nice portrait! Great job, everybody!
Right.
That's one more painting! Keep going!
Off to the next one, which is right here.
Use your UV scope to see if there's something.
Hey! How about dusting off that window so we can see what's back there?
We already did.
No, you didn't do it.
I sit down one.
That looks like Goofy.
Good work! Whoa! Well, at least we found one more painting. Gosh, with all these paintings we've collected, I think we're getting close. Keep going.
Maybe we
Alright.
just need like
I think
one
we only
more
need one more clue.
clue.
Alright, let's go find the last clue. Okay, so we're here now. We just got these two. Let's just go up 2 more decks and get deck 10. I feel like walking all the way to the back is the same amount of exercise as walking up 2 flights of steps.
I think it's more.
Yeah? Alright, we're on deck 10 in the forward for our final clue. Is it Maleficent or the Evil Queen?
Hold your magnet over the metal objects and search for a clue.
Not metal. Oh.
Oh.
A red gem. What villain might have a red gem? Better mark it in your casebook.
Let's see.
Wow! You sure
Oh,
clues.
the Evil
You
Queen.
committed the crime. On to the next location to identify the criminal.
Oh, so you do go to all the paintings.
So we have to go to where?
The next, just another painting.
Oh,
Yeah.
so do you want to go down a floor and then walk to the aft?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, let's go. All right, our final.
Oh my god, I thought it was gonna work. But it wasn't gonna work.
Okay, you've collected lots of clues.
Place our
now
suspect.
Who do you think committed the crime?
Evil Queen.
Just pick a photo and drag it into... Okay, we can check their stateroom.
No, let's just go
Wow, we're
in
just
someone's
gonna go
stateroom.
in somebody's stateroom.
A painting in the suspect's room.
It was
Great
totally
deduction.
her.
You figured out
And
who
why
committed
doesn't
the
my
crime.
stateroom look like that?
And look at this security footage. The criminal's trying to escape. Quick, go to this location on your map and let's catch that
9
criminal.
aft.
Are we napped?
We are in deck 7 aft, so
Oh,
we just
good.
need to go up 2 floors.
Okay, good.
Let's go. All right, let's catch the criminal.
I want to get this out of the way.
It's all painting.
Huh?
It's the Evil Queen!
Can you help us out? Pull the lever, now!
I pulled it a lot faster than that. I hope you know.
Got her.
I didn't know she had Queen of Hearts underwear on.
It's closed. I guess it's curtains for that villain. You really have a knack for the art of detective work. Way to go! You can come back and help us anytime.
Good job. We did it.
Woohoo!
High five. Yes. So the door that had the lights left a nice little note that if we liked it, to leave a smile.
So we did.
So Jen left a smile.
We got a gift. Thank you, Gill Family 8606.
Oh,
It's so cool. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
now we got our first name.
A pirate. That's awesome. Oh, I wish I had something to give them, but I don't.
Let's see, what does it say? Oh, we hope you have a magical cruise. That's really nice of them.
Aw.
Thanks, Gill family. Yeah, you can still see the mountains in Cuba. We long passed Havana about 3 hours ago, and now we're just going around the tip of Cuba. But yeah, you can still see some big mountains out in Cuba. I didn't realize they have that many big mountains on the island, but it's pretty impressive, even from this far. We're about 20 nautical miles away from the coast of Cuba, just skirting around the edge of it. A perfect example of what I'm talking about, them constantly maintaining and cleaning the ship throughout the entire journey. So at the captain's reception, they were giving out free drinks. Complimentary. This is the alcoholic drink. It's like an orange juice and some rum. It's actually quite refreshing. It's not as alcohol-y. And then Jen got the non-alcoholic.
I don't know what it is, but it's really refreshing.
Yeah, she doesn't drink rum, so she went with the anti-rum option. So, Jen finished her drink.
It was really good.
I'm about to finish mine. I'm about halfway through. But we're about to go take pictures with Captain Marco, the captain reception.
Yes.
So tonight's dinner is at Enchanted Garden, which is furthest aft on level 2. That's pretty neat. They just opened the doors, so it's a little crowded, everyone running in to try and get their spot. Even though it's reserved, yes. So they come over, and once they find out your table number, the hostess will guide you to your seat.
Aww.
Oh, we got the swan tonight.
Oh, it's for Happy Mother's Day. Oh, Mama.
That's actually a really pretty one, too.
That is.
It's perfectly shaped like a heart.
Yeah.
With your sloth in the middle.
I think I took a picture like this on the dream.
So, dinner at Enchanted Gardens. What'd you think?
It was good.
Yeah.
Lobster ravioli. I had it on the dream, and I absolutely loved it, so of course I got again. I wish it was my actual meal, though. Like,
yeah.
literally.
They only gave you how many raviolis?
2.
Was it 2? Yeah, it was only 2. And I got the tomato soup. The tomato... Ooh, you can feel it rocking now. The tomato soup was actually really good. It's a little bit more chunky than the dream. I felt like the dream that we went on back about 5 months ago was more soup consistency. I felt like this was basically eating marinara sauce is kind of what it felt like.
Ew.
Yeah, it was a little more chunky and thickness to it, but it was good. I just think the dreams was a little bit better. And then for dinner, I noticed you started getting a little quiet halfway through dinner. What happened?
The boat started really rocking.
She got a little seasick.
And it was not the brightest room ever. Yeah. And my stomach started not feeling very well. But it was halfway through my pork tenderloin. The pork tenderloin was good. It was a little dry. But yeah, I started just not.
I mean, it doesn't help that it's in the second lowest level of the ship in the aft, so you feel every little movement. And then my steak was really good. It was actually better than the Animator's palette. And I feel like this was kind of the same thing on the dream, where Animator's palette's steak was not as good. It was kind of dry, but then Enchanted Gardens, which we had on the dream the second night as well, the steak was much juicier and flavorful. So, very good steak. Dessert, you ended up having, it was
some orange thing.
Yeah, it was an orange sponge cake type of thing. And it was good. I had the rest of it.
I started not feeling very well.
Yeah.
So I ate some of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
then I ate the rest. And then I had the chocolate brownie sundae.
Yeah.
Which was pretty much a chocolate chip cookie. It was kind of the same thing that I had last night, but with chocolate ice cream instead of cookies and cream ice cream.
Yeah.
So it's almost time to go check out the tube.
Yep.
So we're going to go check it out. I believe it is Snippets. I hear it's a game about matching...
Snippets.
Yeah, snippets of audio to favorite TV shows and movies and stuff. Seems like it'll be really entertaining. Let's go check it out.
Alright, let's go.
So we're at the
Here's the toilet flushing. Get yourself down here,
I just
sister.
ordered
Take a seat next to my friend over here.
drink of the day.
And
we're going to watch a show called Snippets
like this.
in the tube.
Very abrupt. My love, it was
It's
you.
very loud. I guess they play sounds and then you have to guess what they are. That would make sense since the game's title is Snippets.
We're back over here with our good-looking team. Your next one goes
He was the same adult entertainer from last night's show, The Feud. I guess he's in charge of the adult entertainment on the fantasy.
Yes, it is. I'll take it. Edger, weed whacker. We're doing well. Calm down. Take a seat next to me. What do you do?
So there's the drink of the day. I don't know what it is. I think that's like a blueberry.
Willing volunteers, a big round of applause.
It's very rummy.
Rummy.
Oh yeah. It's like pineapple, orange, and rum. It's good.
Maybe we've made a terrible mistake. Maybe you guys are the good-looking team and you guys are the intelligent, because this is like a clean sweep already. Right, let's have a little look. Our next one, ladies, goes like this.
Simpsons.
It's the Simpsons, and she's so polite. She looked at it, she went, I'm sorry. Well done. Don't apologise. This is not about having fun. This is about finding the winners. It's very serious. So take a pick. You're going to win anyway. So, right, come on. You can get up here, sir. Let's do it. Right, welcome back. Here we go, gentlemen. There's a lot riding on this. Do not let me down. Just hit my hand this time. And just avoid the face. This is how I make them. Okay? Look at me, I'm an absolute delight. Right, our next one goes like this. Go and find it, someone knows it, they know it. Flintstones? It's not the Flintstones! Speed Racer. She knows it. It's correct! Well done! Oh my goodness, Mike, you stay in the game, sir. I'm so sorry. And you could hear Fred Flintstone's little feet running along to him, but it wasn't right. Take it. Shut up! Ladies and gentlemen, with 5 correct answers, the champion is Steve! Well done, my man!
So that wraps up day 2.
Day 2.
Day 2, day at sea. Tomorrow, Cozumel, bright and early.
9 a.m. with the Enchanted Gardens to check in.
Ugh.
That's fine.
Time to go to bed then.